Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Giovanni, and today we're going to be talking about Dads Against Predators Incorporated. You can't forget the Incorporated. D.A.P is the fucking man. They are the man, bro. They have the best content on the entire site, dude. Their shit is so good. It's like, I understand there's other predator catching channels that have more subscribers or do it more professionally or have better production, but D.A.P is, they're real, bro. They're raw, they're real.
How embarrassed do you think it's gonna be if I stood up and said, "Excuse me, everybody, this man's here to meet a 13-year-old girl"? Excuse me, everybody, this man's here to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex.
Now, I've noticed in their past couple of videos, D.A.P is starting to snap. They're starting to crack a little bit. What I mean by snap is, when they first started out on YouTube, right, D.A.P was like, they were like, I have the chat logs right here, can we speak, please? You know, they're just being nice and respectful and very obviously trying to be like Chris Hansen, you know? Which everyone does that shit.
Hello, we'd like to speak with Jerome Jr.
About what?
We have screenshots of him talking to an 11-year-old girl. We are Dads Against Predators. We do this across the country.
Alright, bye.
But eventually D.A.P started becoming their own thing, you know, and people started watching, and I'm like, oh shit, these guys are cool, man. They're cool as fuck. And then we get to catch 134. Now, it might have happened a little before that. There might have been glimpses, but this is the video I consider them, like, snapping. Because immediately.
Oh, you did? You saying that to the girl, too? You want to talk about it? You want stupid? They're fucking done with us. 410. We watched you walk out your house. You want to talk about, or 810? I'm sorry. You want to talk about it, or you don't want to talk about it? Hey, excuse me. Hey, this man's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Whereas in other videos, right, when the guy says, no, I don't want to talk, they'd been like, oh, but if you don't, we're going to say, excuse me, everyone. You know, great. Also, I just want to say that's the greatest catch line ever in YouTube history, dude. Him yelling that shit is the greatest thing ever, dude. Now, what I'm noticing is that the police have failed D.A.P. And I think D.A.P also realizes that. So now they're putting the justice into their own hands. And I mean that literally, because the next fucking catch 136, they kick his fucking ass.
Fuck another one. Shit.
I mean, they just beat the shit out of the guy. Now, for obvious reasons, we're on this site. I don't condone violence. This guy had to fucking come in. Let's be real. Come on, dude. He was going to prison for like, what did he say? Like 40 years because he did this shit already? He deserved it. Come on, man. And, you know, there's people in the comments going like, this isn't the way. This isn't the way. Now, I've made a video on predator poachers. And a lot of people, you know, they didn't like the video because I was like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're not professional people. And let's go read some of those comments, you know, because it's pretty funny shit, dude. See, look, like, dude really cares about the feelings and safety of chomos. Alex is nothing compared to what would happen to them in prison. No wonder why this country is going down the shitter. Bunch of pussies. Bunch of pussies, man. Bunch of pussies, dude. But I would put D.A.P in, like, if not the best, number 2. I think Colorado Pred Patrol is also very good, but I also think they eventually will start to snap. But they have a very high incarceration rate, so, you know, I don't know. But they'd be like the Kevin Nash and Scott Hall of the predator poaching community, dude. They'd be like fucking Hall and Nash. It'd be fucking insane. They'd be messing WCW up, man. WCW being YouTube. And while I won't comment on, because I already made a video about it, and people fucking seem to hate it. Basically, I wouldn't comment on the legitimacy of that, because it's like, what D.A.P does is their own thing. In my personal opinion, it's funny as shit. It makes for extremely entertaining content. It's hilarious. I mean, they beat the shit out of the guy. I mean, let's be realistic here. They fucking beat him so bad he started bleeding. I mean, the first time they hit him, it wasn't even really warranted. But, you know, that'll definitely scare predators away. Think about it, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna get my dick wet. I'm gonna fucking, you know, I'm not gonna say that because that's a pretty good soundbite if I did say that, but you know what, you know, I'm gonna, you know, and then fucking, you see this video, because you live in Ohio, right, and these guys also are out of Ohio, right, and you see this video, and you're, like, watching it, and you're like, oh, shit, and you see, like, these two dudes just, just beating the shit out of that guy. It'd be fucking, dude, it'd be insane. Because, think about it, right? Why, if the cops aren't going to do anything, why, like, risk just letting him go and letting him reoffend when you can just beat the living fuck out of him? I mean, it's genius. Now, the way that D.A.P did it is better than the way that Pred Poachers did it. Because I remember I disagreed with the way Pred Poachers did it. Because they were like, you can put on these boxing gloves and, like, we can put on these boxing gloves or you can, like, go to jail. He's like, I'll just put on the boxing gloves. Now, that shit is stupid. Because they know they're getting into a fight. D.A.P just fucking punched the guy in the face. He didn't know what's happening, dude. He got fucked up. It was the greatest thing ever. And then the best part about it is after he gets beat up, this fucking lady's like, what are you guys doing? And then the dude's like, I'm a piece of shit. There's blood running down his face. Dude, if you go back, right, watch all the D.A.P catches, you'll notice in the beginning they were super, like, cordial. D.A.P was super cordial. They were super, like, I have the chat logs right here, you know, like, I'm gonna read off the chat logs. Like, I vividly remember this one catch, right, where this dude lived with his parents, and they had, like, the chat logs, and then they had the dad come out, and they gave him the chat logs, and they had him read the chat logs and what his son said. Like, dude, that's some professional shit, and that's what I've noticed. In the beginning, they were, like, trying to be as professional as possible, you know. Now they just don't give a fuck. The police don't give a fuck, so why should they? If the police don't give a fuck, why should they? It doesn't make any sense, you know. But, D.A.P, you guys have the support of hundreds of thousands of people. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep punching predators in their fucking teeth. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy. Peace out.
Keep hiding. We brought you up to your fame. Now we can burn it all down.